Hello, my name is Kenya, and I'm going to be performing the 55-minute stretch protocol. So we're going to start with double arm pull, and then double leg pull, and then we're going to do knee to chest. Move into her personal 7. We'll hold for 25 for the 5-second PNF. I'm going to have her press her foot up into my shoulder, and then relax, and we'll hold for another 25. Then we'll move into a bent knee hamstring stretch. Hold for 25 for the PNF. I'm going to have her curl her heel towards her bottom for 5 seconds. Relax, and then hold for another 25. And then we'll transition into straight leg hamstring stretch. Hold for 25 for PNF. I'm going to have her press her straight leg into my hand here for 5 seconds and relax, and we'll hold for another 25. From here, we'll transition to the calf stretch.
You're asking each client what on each stretch? You're looking for on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 7. Okay. Do I need to read a video?
No.
Okay. We're gonna move into the calf stretch. We're gonna move to her personal 7. We'll hold for 25 seconds, no PNF. And then we'll do toe flexors. Move to her personal 7. We'll hold for 25, no PNF. From here, we'll transition to the frog press. Move to her personal 7. We'll hold for 25. For the PNF, 5-second PNF, I'm gonna have her press her foot into my hip and then relax. And we'll hold for another 25. Then we'll open the door. Straight leg adductor stretch, move to her personal 7. Hold for 25. For PNF, I'm gonna have her pull her leg into my body for 5 seconds and then relax. And we'll hold for another 25. Transition to figure 4 stretch. We'll move to her personal 7 and hold for 25. For PNF, I'm gonna have her lift this knee into my hand for 5 seconds and then relax. And we'll hold for another 25. From here, we'll move to fixed pigeon. Move to her personal 7. We'll hold for 25. For a PNF, I'm gonna have her rotate the outside of her leg towards my body for 5 seconds and then relax. And we'll hold for another 25. We'll transition into folding pigeon. So I'm gonna press towards her until we reach a personal 7. We'll hold for 25. For PNF, I'll have her press her knee into my hand here for 5 seconds and then relax. And we'll hold for another 25. And then we'll move out and transition into the 45-degree pigeon stretch. We'll move to her personal 7. We'll hold for 25. For PNF, I'm gonna have her press her knee into my hand for 5 seconds and relax. And then we'll hold for another 25 seconds. From here, we'll stay for a cross body stretch. We're gonna move to her personal 7 here. We'll hold for 25 seconds and we will not perform a PNF. Do a double leg pull to reset and align.
You don't have to do this whole side, but you'll just repeat that whole side, right?
Yes, and then we will do the same exact routine on the right side. After the cross body on the right side, we're gonna come up to seated position for Thomas stretch. I'll have her stand at the front of the table. She'll set her bottom halfway on the table, lay her back straight down. Perfect. So we'll start with the left side. I'm going to press her hip into extension and then knee into flexion until we reach her personal 7 and hold for 25. For PNF, I'll have her lift her knee into my hand and also kick her foot into mine for 5 seconds and relax. And then we'll hold for another 25. We'll do the same exact thing on the other side. Hip into extension, knee into flexion. Hold at her personal 7 for 25 seconds. And then I'll have her lift her knee, kick her foot for 5, and relax. for another 25. You can lay flat on your back on the table. And then I'll stay here for plantar flexion. We'll do no PNF here. And then we'll do toe flexion for both for 25 seconds at her personal 7. From here, I'm gonna bend her knees and have her separate her feet. Then we'll do internal rotation for the hips, starting with the left side. We'll move to her personal 7 and hold for 25 seconds. For PNF, I'm gonna have her lift her knee into my hand for 5 and then relax for another 25. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Hold for 25. For PNF, I'll have her lift her knee into my hand for 5 and then relax for another 25. And then we'll transition to feet together. Knees will fall to the side for an assisted butterfly stretch. We'll move to our personal 7 for 25 seconds. For PNF, I'll have her lift both knees into my palms for 5 and then relax for another 25 seconds. We'll leave her feet here and help her to a seated position for a reaching butterfly stretch. So I'll have her reach her arms out in front, and on her exhale, we'll press. And then we'll slowly work our way down the back for a total of a 25-second hold. And then I'll have her sit nice and tall. You can straighten your legs for a reaching pike. We'll do the same thing. Reach your arms out long. We'll start in the upper back. Move thoracic, lumbar, and we'll hold for a total of 25 seconds. After the stretch, you can lay back down on your right side, face me. We'll do the sideline thoracic stretch.
Is it the right leg?
Perfect. Arms up front.
Left leg is going over here.
We're going to lift this arm, follow with your eyes. We'll move to her personal 7. And we'll hold for 25 seconds with no PNF. We'll return to neutral. I'm going to have you stay on this side, but scooch to the end of the table back towards me. Perfect. I'll have you bend your bottom knee up towards your chest for balance. Perfect. We'll move to our TFL stretch here.
What am I doing with my
Thank you.
hands?
Hold. Here, see if that seems to play. Press down. And we'll hold here for 25
Here.
after we get to our personal 7. And we'll repeat on the other side. Can we do that?
No, it's fine.
We'll repeat on the other side and then we'll return to supine position. As we transition to the upper body, we'll start with a cat paw. And then we will do ear to shoulder on both sides. We're gonna start with the left side of her neck, so move right ear to right shoulder. Move to her personal 7 and hold, no PNF. Do the other side. Move to her personal 7 and hold. For 25 seconds, no PNF. And then I'll have her nose fall towards her right armpit. Relax your head.
This way.
We'll move to a 25, or move to a 7, her personal 7, and hold for 25. Nose fall towards your right armpit. We'll move to her personal 7 and hold for 25. And we'll finish with subtraction. And then we'll transition to the shoulder. We'll do left shoulder first. We'll start with external rotation of the shoulder. We'll move to her personal 7 and hold for 25 seconds. We'll transition to internal rotation of the shoulder. We'll move to her personal 7 and hold for 25.
This one goes.
And then we'll transition into forearm flexors. Move to our personal 7 and hold for 25. And then we'll do finger flexors. We'll move to our personal 7 and hold for 25. Flip the wrist over for wrist extension, or wrist extensors. Hold for 25. And then we'll flip over again for the palm. We'll repeat the same routine on the right shoulder, and after that, we'll come to a seated position.
What is this for? This one?
And we'll do lat fold on both sides. I'm gonna have you reach your right arm as far over as you can to the right. Perfect. Drop to this elbow. Reach for your opposite ear. We'll move to our personal 7. And hold for 25. And then you can reach your left arm as far as you can. Drop to this elbow, opposite ear. And we'll hold. Move to our personal 7 and hold for 25. We'll come back to neutral, and I'm gonna have you lift your arms like a goalpost. You'll feel some pressure from my knee in your back, and we'll do a stretch for the chest. So I'm gonna hold to our personal 7. We'll hold for 25, and then I'll have her contract, pull her elbows forward into my palms for 5 seconds, and relax. And we'll hold for another 25. And for our last stretch, I'll have you lift arms above head, palms facing each other. We'll do the windmill stretch. I'm gonna pull back, chest lifted, chest open. Let these fall nice and slow. And at the end of the stretch, we would do 480 seconds or 8 minutes of hypervolt percussion therapy.
Great job. That was great. Great job.